There's a certain kind of person who notices things they wish they didn't. The slight shift in someone's tone. The pause before a reply. The gap between what someone says and what they actually mean. No one else points it out, but they see it anyway. And once seen, it can't be unseen. From the outside, it looks like deep intelligence, emotional awareness, social sharpness. But from the inside, it feels like never being able to rest. Psychologists call this hyper-awareness. Your mind isn't just observing, it's constantly predicting, quietly scanning for what could go wrong next. It's closely tied to overthinking and hypervigilance. The brain staying on high alert, even when there's no real danger. So instead of living in the moment, you're always interpreting it. For many, this didn't begin as a gift. It began as survival. Growing up in unpredictable environments where moods could shift without warning, where silence carried tension, you learned to read the room just to feel safe. You noticed everything, not because you wanted to, but because you had to. And eventually, that survival skill became your default way of being. It shows up in subtle but exhausting ways. When someone says, "I'm fine," you don't just hear the words. You catch the hesitation, the forced smile, the energy that doesn't match. You're not listening to language. You're listening for truth. Conversations don't end when they end. Hours later, while your body has moved on, your mind is still replaying every line, searching for what you might have missed. Moments don't pass for you. They stay open. You also absorb emotions that aren't yours. You walk into a room and instantly feel the tension, the discomfort, the unspoken conflict. And without meaning to, your own mood begins to shift with it. For you, empathy isn't just understanding, it's carrying. Even in calm moments, part of you is always watching yourself from the outside. How you're sitting, how you're speaking, how others might be judging you. You're living your life while quietly analyzing it at the same time. And when something feels even slightly off, a slower reply, a changed tone, your mind refuses to let it stay neutral. It rushes to build explanations because uncertainty feels unsafe. Over time, this stops feeling like awareness and starts feeling like weight. You begin living more in your head than in your actual life. You stop experiencing moments directly and start managing them instead. Here's the truth most people never realize. The problem isn't that you notice too much. It's that you treat everything you notice as important. Not every signal is real. Some things are just noise. Not every emotion you feel belongs to you. You can feel it without carrying it. And not every thought is telling the truth. Sometimes it's just your old protection. Systems still trying to keep you safe in a world that's no longer dangerous. When people like this finally learn to let go, something beautiful shifts. Their mind stops being a microscope obsessively searching for flaws and becomes a window that simply lets life pass through. They still notice deeply. They still understand people, but they no longer grip every detail. And for the first time, awareness feels quiet. Not like pressure, but like peace. If this resonates with you, you're not alone. And if someone came to mind while listening, share this with them. Because understanding yourself can feel heavy, but being truly understood by someone else makes it a lot lighter.